I'm in school, Thika Road, 2 lanes.
What?
But I say yes, I can be in town in 30 minutes. No, damn well I cannot. I don't have a car. First, you know where yes, I use Danny. You have to first get that van to go. Was there even many back in the day? No, you get a van. No, there was a van.
Okay.
It used to come, go up and down.
Okay.
So you go get the van, then you go to the bus stop, then now you in gear.
By van, do you mean Mathri?
Oh, but we called it a school van, okay? Yes, I you.
Okay.
All right. It was a van. The Mathri was from Thika Road. Before, once it goes on Thika Road, it's a Mathri. But before, it's a school van, okay? Please, act like you are coming to visit us in SIU. Why you? Yeah.
Okay.
So I get the school van, then I get a Mathri.
Okay, I get it.
And then I go to town. I'm late, but it's okay. And since he told me it's an African show, I've worn like my beaded. I still remember what I was wearing. I wore like these huge beaded round earrings. Like I had my African rings. Just like, yeah, man. Habari Jambo, I know it all, you know? So I go. Now, how open mic helps me is he starts asking me if I know about Kenyan musicians. So I'm name dropping the guys who come for open mic. Name dropping.
This is powerful.
And at this time, I think we have even stopped having open mic because now, schedule-wise, it's becoming harder because now school is a bit more demanding. So
and Satos, you're in school.
And Satos, I'm in school.
Okay.
But even before we finished, we wrapped open mic. We had even moved venues. We're doing it at Nairobi International School by the pool, and now we're even paying for
over there
sound.
above Strathmore. Is that the place?
Above, like Nairobi International School.
James Gishuru.
Then
you go left.
Yeah, you keep going. Yeah.
Strathmore is
right. Yeah.
Yes.
You're right. Because now they have 2 campuses. Yeah. And yeah, so we're by the pool.
I came there and BN was performing there.
BN performed at open mic.
That's when.
Another person I remember, Holy Dave.
Yes.
Hey. So I had a small crush on Holy Dave. Me, my crush is Jenga people. You remember Longombas? Gave them a paying gig.
Yeah.
So Holy Dave, I was like, this guy must come perform. He's so cute.
Yeah.
So he also performed at open mic.
Nice.
I was just wild. But yeah, so at this point we have paused open mic. So I basically have what is a job interview. Just talking about, African music, blah, 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 blah. This is now 2010, the beginning of 2010.
And all this is happening in one day?
All this is happening in one day.
Hey, okay.
Tim has waited for me. I've gotten to Barclays Plaza.
Yeah.
Where 1FM was, and I'm sitting having this conversation, and I leave Barclays Plaza with a job.
This is insane.
I leave Barclays Plaza with a job, doing a thing I have never been trained to do, but I have finessed. Can you be a presenter? Yeah, even I'm on.
No,
yes,
I don't
think radio?
Let me not lie to you. I don't think you're finessed. I think you had it.
Yeah, I just didn't have the technical skills.
Yes, there's some stuff that you can BS too much.
Yeah,
you get to a recruiter. He was.
Yeah.
He by the time he asked you about artists, you did have.
I did know.
You did know about artists.
And please remember, I even knew South African artists because of Botswana.
Oh,
so
exactly.
now, because 1FM was not only playing Kenyan artists, it was just African artists.
Yep.
So I knew the Kwaito guys, the hip hop guys at the time. And I was still in touch with my friends
Malawi
there.
rapper?
Yes, Stay Green. I'm just like, yeah.
Secondly, radio is about voice.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So the interview is not just about what you know.
Yeah.
He's listening to you. He's listening to how quick you can
capture.
He can
and
say
Tim
something.
is very street smart.
Yeah.
Very street smart.
So I'm saying the reason why I said you didn't finesse is I don't want somebody to just think.
Oh, yeah.
That
I had some. And then also, everything that I was doing prepared me for that moment.
Exactly.
Prepared me for that
exactly.
moment. So I left with a job.
And
I left with a contract.
To host what show?
Drive.
Yeah.
And Drive.
Yeah.
Breakfast and Drive are the peak shows of traditional radio.
Of course.
Yeah.
True. This is insane. Okay, go on.
So I do. So I leave with my contract.
So you go home and tell mom, by the way.
I go home with, no, I don't think I leave with my contract. So I didn't have a contract that day. Now I was told to come back. So I go home and I tell my mom, by the way, I've got a job. Like a joke. Doing a drive time show for radio. What? So we're excited. Everybody in the house is like, what? We're all excited at that point. And then the coming days, I have more meetings with at the station.
Yeah.
Now it's school station.
Yeah.
And then I get my contract. I come back home and I show my mom my contract. This is my first ever contract. I don't know what I need to be looking out for, whatever. So it's a very Kenyaji contract also, because one of them was like a small starting up station.
Yeah.
And my mom, her first thing, she saw how much I was going to be earning. She's like, so now
school fees.
You're going to be paying for, no, at least she didn't give me school fees. Okay. She gave me internet in the house and a couple of other things. And please note, internet was not like now how it's
5Gs.
It was 190, what were they called? Online.
Yes. And they were just next to Barclays Plaza. And
there was another one with a yellow. I remember because, God, every month I'd just be like, oh, and there's a day I malized all my money and then I didn't pay for the internet for the house. And my mom used to like coming home to do her emails in the night. She didn't bail me out. And she told, even my sisters were told, no, that is her bill. Whether she is going to copper, go beg at the internet offices. And my mom was like, all I know is when I get home, I want to send my emails. Where?
I love your mom.
I was just like, how can this idea?
I love your mom.
Crazy. So then so obviously you signed the contract.
So you don't have to say, but can I ask what they were paying?
I think my starting salary was like 40K.
Like, that is insane.
Turn for a campus student.
That's
why Malisa did that. Fifis. 5'5".
Wow.
Black diamond.
Okay, I want to shock you and bring you slightly back.
Yeah.
At this time, you've mentioned something that I've connected two pieces with.
Yeah.
I realized I actually had met you before, but where I met you proper was when Fena was doing her first album at Jazz Studio. Is this before or after?
This is way before.
Yeah, it's way before because Fena was doing. Yeah. I'm like, I've met this chick. In fact, the conversation was like we were doing this project. We're going to do this project called Freedom Mixtape. Yeah. And you were literally going to be the manager of this whole studio and everything.
Not even that.
You were on other levels.
I was on a Holy Dave album doing spoken word. I've even forgotten.
Hey, book.
What? Hey.
So you were not just crushing.
Yeah. I'm even wondering how
you were investing your cash.
I must have said yes because he's so cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I spoken word doing my poetry ninis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's even how he then came to open mic. But he put me on and I met a lot of like gospel industry MCs.
I was on that album. That was a compilation album.
Yeah.
I remember it was a huge compilation album.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks, that's crazy. So, but then what were you doing for Jazz Fena at that time? Fena was working I remember the album with Jubilani.
I'm trying to remember. I wasn't managing anything. I think it was the time I unfortunately had thought that I could be a musician.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it was the time. I wasn't managing. I don't think. Wait, Amma, did I try manage Fena? No, I don't know if no. I think the only artist, it's hazy to me, but there was a time I was managing Degs.
Yes.
Yeah. The time I was managing Degs.
What?
Or like helping him.
Yes.
And it was very tough. It was very tough and I couldn't do it. Because then now, I think my career was also asking for things from me.
In fact, what made me remember it, because I was just like, I remember part of the thing was Adele was coming, she was really helping. You really understood branding and eventing at that time, because we're talking about this compilation album and this and this and this, and then suddenly she never shows up. Yeah. Again.
I think I had to make a decision as to helping others or focus on myself.
But also I'm realizing this opportunity was not in your plan.
It wasn't mine. I was forcing it. And I think you always know.
No. This opportunity of radio.
Oh yeah. But this other side I think wasn't in my plan.
Okay.
I was forcing it. And I feel like sometimes if you're silent enough, you realize the things that are a bit hard to do, and not hard in like a challenging life is hard way, but it's like you're forcing. You always know those are not yours.
Okay.
Those are not yours. But the radio one, yes, it was challenging, but it was mine.
I get it.
That was simple. It was very simple.
On a side note, I interviewed his dad, Jack Odongo, on CTA, and brilliant. Worth a CTA worth watching.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me understand where you come in with, because I remember that Fena, and I've been waiting to ask this question.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, this radio gig came so suddenly and so quick. It completely, literally changed your life.
My trajectory, 100%, or what I thought my trajectory was going to be. See, me, I'm finishing campus to go back to Ginadine because I've been assured a job that side. Yeah. So after I signed the contract, now I have to look for a co-host.
Huh?
I don't have a co-host at this point. So we now start trying to pair me with people.